So, you're probably using a Tecno Camon 15 Premier if you're watching this video, right? You might know this irritating sloppy and bloated apps that eat your RAM for totally nothing. It's PalmStore. Now, what exactly even is PalmStore? Originally, PalmStore is supposed to be a pre-installed app on Tecno phones and Infinix phones. It is obviously made by Transsion, the company behind Tecno and Infinix. It was supposed to be an alternative to the standard and safe Google Play Store, and it was used to download games. But guess what? PalmStore is way sloppier, bloated and unsafe. Unlike the Play Store, which regularly scans for malicious apps, and it is a first-party app store, PalmStore does only incorporate basic virus scans. It is a third-party marketplace, which makes it even more unsafe than the actual Play Store. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to effectively stay away and disable PalmStore since you can't just one-tap uninstall it. I'm going to open Settings and then go to Apps and Notifications. Then I will look for PalmStore. I'll just search for it. Okay, here it is, I found it. Now as you can see, it shows that PalmStore is fully working, enabled and eating our RAM, and even has the permission to operate in the background, which is unacceptable. So now I'm going to open the actual PalmStore app. Now already from the UI, this looks a bit unpleasant. For example, what are these wow pictures at the top? These banners are what? What the flip is this, man? But anyways, as I was saying, you will already see a few random and baby looking apps, to be honest. And now this nut in a case is asking me if I can pin it to toolbar, which would probably be very dumb and bad, but yeah. And just look at these apps, just disgraceful. I really have no words. And in a toolbar pop-up, guess what it says? Apparently, a sloppy bloatware app that's not even an antivirus wants to make my phone faster by running in the background and literally consuming my RAM? Total nonsense. No legit company or app would even do that. So you came here to disable PalmStore, not to laugh at it. Now I'm going to show you guys how to navigate the HiOS 6 settings to vaporize PalmStore into invisible stuff of nothingness. First, open your settings. Then navigate to Apps and Notifications as it would be labeled. Then tap See All and your number of your recent apps button, or tap App Info. This will give you the list of all your apps. Afterwards, see that little magnifying glass and document icon? Press that. Then search for PalmStore or just Palm, and PalmStore should pop up in a list. This part is the exciting part where you get to actually vaporize the soul of the app since you can't uninstall it. So tap that PalmStore in the list. Then you might see this interface. The first thing you'll want to press is Disable. This immediately stops any background processes of the app and the PalmStore icon vanishes from your home screen. Then, to ensure no background RAM stealing is still happening, press Mobile, Data and Wi-Fi. Once you're in there, ensure that the background data toggle is flipped to Disable. Then, come out of there. And now, go to Battery in that same App Info section you're on for PalmStore. You should see two buttons, one saying Background Restriction and Battery Optimization. First, press Background Restriction, the first one on the list on your list. Then a pop-up will say Restrict App and some other text. Then, if that is prompted, tap Restrict. If under Background Restriction already says Restricted in light gray text, then there's no need to retoggle it, as it would just remove the restriction. Definitely not what we want. Then, next button on our list is Battery Optimization. By default, this might already say Optimizing Battery Use. If it says something other than that, tap that button. Then, in the drop down at the top, switch from not optimized to all apps. Then, as we found out with the same thing we did with the Palm Store app in search, tap that same icon in this part this time. Search for Palm Store. Now, for me, Palm Store isn't showing up for some reason, but if it shows up for you, tap it and switch it from not optimized, the drop down, to optimizing battery use. HiOS will effectively decide how to manage this app's battery use even if it's disabled. Finally, to absolutely vaporize Palm Store into ashes, go back to the main screen for Palm Store. We were first on in settings. Tap storage and cache. For the finale and the most satisfying part, hit that big blue clear storage button and a prompt will pop up, and just click OK on the pop-up. Finally, Palm Store is almost invisible on your phone now. Today in this video, I found out how to clear this bloatware in Tecno called Palm Store and how to basically vaporize it with every nuclear setting without uninstalling since it's pre-installed. I hope everyone found this video helpful and more videos coming soon. My goal is to aim for that HP 15 FT and watch more of my videos on the screen to help me boost my watch time and reach my goal to make better videos for everyone. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and remember to click the next video